Do you like winning things? Do you think the ITV break quizzes are just too damn easy? Do you like fluffy foxes? Well then, boy howdy, do I have the contest for you. So some of you are probably thinking, what is Where's Huck? And some of you are probably thinking, who the hell is Huck? Well, Huck is this guy. He's my mascot who's in all of my thumbnails and channel art, and now, most recently, he's actually in my videos. We call him Huck because my artist Rocky from DeviantArt has nicknamed him that because all the files that she does for me have the prefaced name HUK. So, Huck. So what is this contest? Well, some of you may have noticed that Huck has popped up in some areas of a few of my recent videos. As such, I've decided to hide him in a single shot of every video I've done for Farthingwood Reviews, in a different place every time. And much like a book of Where's Wally, or Waldo for some of you, the aim of the game is to tell me where he is, and when I say that I don't mean to shout out, "He's behind you!" like a bloody pantomime, but instead I've made Word documents which you can download in the description below, and fill out and tell me where he was in each episode. Every time you get one right, you get a point. The highest amount of points wins. Anyone can take this contest and it's completely free, so long as you can download the form, fill it in and send it to me at this email address. Once I've had them all in, I'll count up the points, and whoever has the highest amount of points after the 20th of December 2016 will be the winner. There are a few rules in place of this, of course, just to make sure we have some control going on. Number one, you can only submit once. Once you've sent me a completed form, that's it. You can't send me another one. Number two, only one person can put their name down on the sheet. You can compete in groups of more than one if you want to, which is perfectly fine, but you can only put one name down on that sheet, and that person is the only person of the group who is eligible to potentially claim the prize at the end. I'll get to that in a minute. Number three, don't be clever and say something like, "he's in the shot" or "he's in the episode." You have to be specific. For example, if you see him right there on the windowsill, you'd have to write down, "he's on the windowsill behind you." I will have a little bit of a margin of error if you have trouble describing where he is in the shot, but if I understand what you mean, then you will get a point. Also, don't try and be clever and say, "he's in the intro at the beginning of every video." That doesn't count either. And finally, number four, you can't ask me or any of the people who have previously helped me out in the past for help. Two reasons for this. One, I want you to complete these yourselves. Asking me, I won't give you any information whatsoever. I won't even say no, I'll just have no comment whatsoever. The other reason is for the partners, is that they're as clueless as you are, so I want them to be able to compete in this if they want to as well. There are also going to be two bonus questions that will get you extra points. The first in where I'm going to be employing a new sign-on and sign-off phrase in the videos, and if you can guess what thing I'm referencing to him by saying them, then you get an extra point. There are technically two correct answers to that question, but either one will be correct, but you can only get 1 point for that question. The second is a closest number answer, in that you have to guess the total number of words in the scripts that I have written for Farthingwood Review Series 3, and that does include this and the intro video. But that's just Series 3, mind. I don't think a number exists for the total amount of the last 3 years and crossovers combined. But the closest who can guess in the total of scripts words for this series of reviews will get 5 extra points, so it's really all to play for. Now you're probably wondering quite rightly, what are the prizes this year for this contest? Well, don't ever say I'm cheap, because I've gotten the finest gear thrown off the back of a lorry for this quiz. No, in all seriousness, you will get a series of fabric badges containing logos and pictorial jokes I've used in the show, a copy of Farthingwood Series 1 and 2, the remastered editions on DVD, a copy of the special edition trade paperback of the first Farthingwood novel, and a Huck of your very own. Also, the winner and all participants will receive a hand-autographed copy of my banner design, signed by myself and Huck. How's that for a slice of fried gold, eh? Though I do want to point out that those DVDs are region locked to region 2, so it can't be viewed by conventional means on a DVD player that's outside of Europe. But don't you worry, all you Atlanteans. Is that what you call someone who comes from across the Atlantic Ocean? Well, either way, if you do happen to win those DVDs, you can still view them if you go onto a PC or a Mac and use Windows Media Player or VLC and change the settings to having a regional coding of a different region, then you can still watch it, so no one's left out of this contest. This is just going to be a fun little contest, so I don't want to hear of any sniping or abuse sent to other competitors in this contest. If I do get any word of that, I will be having stern verbal warnings and, given the potency of the actual abuse in question, potential disqualification issued to anybody who does do that. I just want you to all have fun with this, and you all stand to win something even if you don't actually win the whole contest. Also, if there's anyone out there who knows Harry Hill, don't tell him about this, because I do believe that this contest does have a bit too much similarities to... And so that should be everything you need to know about the contest, but of course if there are any other questions, feel free to email me at the submission address. And of course the submissions will be open at the very minute, nay second, the actual final video of Farthingwood Review Series 3 is released. And yes, Huck is in every single one of those episodes, including the intro episode. This is the only one where he doesn't actually count as a part of the contest, so don't go telling me about the places he popped up in this one. So get your fingers on the keyboards and tell us where our beloved mascot is. And remember, it's all to play for. And have fun!